I'm Stella Collins from Stella Labs. I'm the author of Neuroscience for Learning Development and the Webinars Pocketbook. And Elucidat have very kindly asked me to come up with 3 top tips to help you while you're transferring some of your face-to-face content into digital, something we're all having to do right now. So I'm going to give you 3 tips and I'm going to wish you luck with implementing them. So tip number 1 is about reducing cognitive overload and emotional overload, emotional overwhelm, by giving people more certainty. So give people the big picture before you set off. Before you give them the detail, help them understand the context of what they're learning and why they're learning it. And as you go through whatever your digital platform is, give them lots and lots of signposts so they always know where they are, where they're going, and what they'll get out of it. Tip number 2, in contrast to that, is about giving people more autonomy. Once you've created that feeling of certainty, once they feel confident and comfortable in the environment, they need autonomy. You as a trainer who's not used to perhaps training online might feel you want more control too. But the more control you give your participants, the better it'll be for everybody. So, for instance, you might give them choices about topics that they might want to research. You might give them choices about which breakout room they go into, if you're using breakout rooms, which I thoroughly recommend. Or you might give them choices about how they feed back from those breakout rooms. So you might say one breakout room is going to feed back using a cartoon on the whiteboard. One breakout room will feed back creating a diary in the style of Samuel Pepys or Bridget Jones. And one group might feed back using a flowchart or something process orientated. And then let people choose which group they go into. My final tip is about remembering that just because we're digital doesn't mean we can't introduce physicality. So use props, use items that you can actually show people. Don't just rely on the PowerPoint. And better than you doing it, let your users, let the participants do the same. So invite them to bring something to introduce themselves, or perhaps it could be something that is a physical metaphor for one of the conversations you're having as you're online. Just don't let them share only their screens. Let them share real objects as well. Your brains will understand that real object much better than they can a screen. So those are my top 3 tips. Good luck with implementing them, and I look forward to hearing how you're doing. Thank you. Bye.